The sponsor of my stream and podcast is DistroKid. If you want 10% off on your first subscription with DistroKid, release your music to the world on every major music platform. Make sure to go to my website, andrewvanzark.com, and click on the discount link under the tab of DistroKid.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Welcome to Star Wars Chatter, hosted by Andrew Vanzark. Now you're listening with power.
The information on this podcast is my opinion and some internet research. All right, welcome to the Star Wars Chatter hosted by Andrew Vanzark. Now we discuss Star Wars related content and talk about anything related to the world and the expanded universe of Star Wars or the main storyline. So let's get it, let's run. And now they're listening to Vanzark, you're now listening with power to the music. Let's go. May the Force be with you. And now we're going to talk the awesome question that I have here. How many Jedis survived Order 66? That's a good question to ask ourselves and to get things, flowing on knowing how many Jedis did survive Order 66. So Order 66, also known as Clone Patrol 66, was one of the series contingency orders that the clone troopers of the Grand Army of the Republic were required to obey without question. The order branded members of the Jedi Order as traitors to the Republic and called their immediate execution without question. The issue of the order by Supreme Chancellor Palpatine forced clone troopers to obey it immediately due to the activation of the inhibitor chips, marking the beginning of the Great Jedi Purge and leading on to the rise of the Galactic Empire. Almost all the Jedis were killed upon the issuance of the Order 66, and most of the survivors were killed in the purge that followed. The Jedi Order survived through the acts of surviving Jedi, such as Obi-Wan Kenobi and Yoda, passing on the ways of the Force and the Jedi to promising Force sensitives such as Luke Skywalker. Quoting here a statement, overwhelming odds is also a good tactic master. There are a few Jedis that can long hold their ground against 100 attacks, all firing at once, or being turned on by their own troops, said HK-47. So the prelude to Order 66, I sense a plot to destroy the Jedis. The dark side of the Force surrounds the Chancellor, said Mace Windu. So Order 66 could be found in the document entitled Contingency Order for the Grand Army of the Republic. Order Initiation. Orders 1 through 150. Guard Document CO CL 5695. A document containing a series of special contingency orders that covered any and all emergency situations, which the clones that compromised the Grand Army of the Republic, GRA, were prepared to execute immediately and without question, and only in specific cases of extreme necessity. The order was also programmed into clones through the inhibitor chips. The chips was originally designed as a fail-safe by Jedi Master Sifo Dyas against rogue Jedi. However, when the Sith murderer Sifo Dyas and hijacked the clones, the Army Project, they retooled the chip to brainwash the clones into murdering the Jedi for being perceived traitors to the Republic. So Order 66 is one of those times within the Jedi Temple that was really devastating. As we now have the Kenobi series, we see that Reba was one of the younglings that Anakin destroyed her own childhood because she saw how all the younglings died and went cold around her. And the Reba tells that story to Obi-Wan Kenobi in order to let him know that the Order 66 had done such devastating drought and a heavy emotional take on her. She wasn't working with Darth Vader as an Inquisitor. She was working against Darth Vader by working with Darth Vader. A pretty damn smart move if you ask me, but at the same time, a pretty damn silly one, because Darth Vader knew what Reva was up to. And the Jedi Order survived out of Obi-Wan Kenobi and Yoda, passing it on to Luke Skywalker. And then many other surviving Jedis and new Jedis, because there was a lot of Force-sensitive people, like we then find out through Yoda and the sequel trilogy that Princess Leia actually has some Force-sensitive self and learned how to use it. Because it would have been a waste if Princess Leia would have not known how to use the Force. So now you know how did the Jedi Order survived and what happened within the Order 66. And this was the Star Wars Chatter hosted by Andrew Van Zark. And now you're listening with power. Power to the music. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch, Andrew Van Zark. And also follow me on Andrew Van Zark YouTube channel and Star Wars Chatter YouTube channel so you can see pre-recorded clips and sections of my radio show. But if you want the awesome stuff and chat on live, head on to Twitch. This was the
Star Wars Chatter, hosted by Andrew Van Zark.
If you have any thoughts or any messages that you want to leave me, go check me out on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Or my website, www.andrewvansart.com. And I'll catch you on the flip side. When you listen to Andrew Van Zark, you listen with power. Now you're listening with power. Andrew Van Zark. Stream on every major music platform. Power to the music.